All right, so this is take 2 on Hello Neighbor. We had some technical issues, but we're going to start over. And so for those joining us, we are starting from the beginning again. So this is Hello Neighbor. Real quick, I'm going to do an abbreviated introduction of everyone. I'm Robert from Arcane Wonders. Juliana?
I'm Juliana, one of the co-designers of the game.
Justin?
Hello. I do a lot of the Mage-Wars stuff with Arcane Wonders, and I'm Justin.
And this is Anna?
I'm a new assistant for Arcane Wonders.
And this is Adrian. Wow, I keep pointing in the wrong spots.
Hi, just playing, having fun.
All right, so this is Hello Neighbor. Juliana, as one of the wonderful co-designers, I'm going to let you introduce to us the premise and how this game plays.
Okay. So the way this game plays, it's based off of the Secret Neighbor game in the Hello Neighbor world. And the way that it plays is we have, in a game of 5, one Hello Neighbor, evil bad guy, one Secret Neighbor, also evil bad guy, and 3 upstanding kids who just want to get to the bottom of things.
Like
so, and like me, of course. I haven't even looked at my card, but I'm a kid. So the way that it works is the kids are trying to find out what is locked in the creepy neighbor's basement. And to do that, they're going to need to get a key to open up that lock. At larger player counts, you have more keys. There's multiple locks on the door, but for 5 players, we're just going to have the one key. So the kids are trying to get into that basement by getting a key and having one of them be the one to use that key. The neighbors, the Hello Neighbor and the Secret Neighbor, are both pretending to be kids and trying to gain everyone's trust so that they can be entrusted with the key to use that key, and then they will run away with that key forever and make sure the basement never, ever gets used. So the game works in multiple rounds, but I found it best if we explain it piece by piece. So what we're going to do right now is do the roll. So go ahead and look at the card that is in your hand, and then you can flip it back over. And I'll be moderating. So we need everyone right now to close your eyes. So everyone close your eyes. Now, the Hello Neighbor, and only the Hello Neighbor, open your eyes. It's the card that says just neighbor on it.
What's that? Whoa. I'm having trouble flipping over my card, getting my card in my hand.
Oh, hold on. Okay, everyone open your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, you are color
Adrian,
right now? Might need a
if
color.
you hover over it and you press F, it should flip over for you.
So it's black when it flips over.
I don't know if he's assigned color right now.
Oh, yeah, he's a bright player.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep.
Got it.
Now you should be able to see it.
I see it. Thank you.
Are we good?
Yep.
Wait. Does everyone? No,
Wait.
Robert, you don't have a card. There you
I
go.
don't have a card. There we go. Okay.
Now you have a card. Okay, so everyone flip over your card. Take a look.
Okay.
Make sure you know what your role is. It's either going to say kid, neighbor, which is the Hello Neighbor, or Secret Neighbor.
Got it.
All right. Adrian, you good?
Yep.
Great. So leave it in your hand, and I would flip it back over just to make sure it doesn't accidentally get revealed. So it should be, face down right now.
Yep.
Even though it's in your hand.
Yep. And keep it face down in your hand, so that way if you accidentally pull it out onto the table, nobody sees it.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna figure out right now. The Hello Neighbor gets to know who their Secret Neighbor is. They get to know who their evil teammate is, but the Secret Neighbor will not know who the Hello Neighbor is. So everyone, please close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes. And the Hello Neighbor, again, that's the person whose card just says neighbor. Open your eyes. So just the Hello Neighbor, have your eyes open. And then the Secret Neighbor, don't open your eyes, keep your eyes closed. Put your thumb right up next to your face so that on camera, hopefully they can see your thumb. So thumb right up next to your face. I'm going to count to 10. Hopefully they can find each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, put your thumb down. Everyone's hands should be off screen and close your eyes. So everyone's eyes are closed. Everyone's hands are down. And open your eyes.
All right.
Okay, so hopefully this would be the time if the hello neighbor did not see a secret neighbor. Go ahead and speak up when something's gone wrong. Okay, going to assume everything has gone right. Okay, so the next stage is the trading phase. So we're each going to get.
Hold on. Yeah, bring.
Okay.
I'm
Cards
taking.
went crazy.
Yeah, I'm taking those back. That's on me. Just give me those cards back.
Cards back.
Okay. So the system is what it's supposed to have done was deal just to people who were sitting at the table. What it did was deal to everyone. I was trying to make it go faster for us. Okay. So instead I'm just gonna. All right.
Okay. So we're each about to get 4 item cards right now. And then we are going to have a trading phase for 2 minutes or until everyone's done trading. And the goal of the trading phase is to get 3 of the same object, because the next phase is going to be the object powers phase. So you need to have 3 of the same object in order to use that power. And since you guys are just learning the game, don't worry too much about strategy or what the objects do. I will talk you through all of the objects when we get to the object powers phase. But for now, just worry about trying to get a set of 3.
Yep.
And then you are going to trade with each other until you're done trading. All trades are 1-to-1. You can trade as much or as little as you like. If you want to, you can lie about your trade, but it will mean that you lose everyone's trust. So not always the best of plans. So I'll go ahead and give everyone 4 cards, which you'll want to flip over and take a look at. And if you're new to Tabletop Simulator, if you hover over it and press Option and hold Option, it will make it large.
Yep.
So you can read the fine print. What just happened? Where did
So when I flip,
and by option for Windows users, she means Alt.
when I flip these cards, can people see? So I see 2 versions of the cards, one kind of in my hand and one out in front of me. Is that, can people see one of them and not the other?
No, they can just see black. So they can see that you flipped it over, but they cannot see what the object actually is.
Right. When it's flipped over face up in your hand, all we see is a black back. So you can just keep them just in your hand. You just want to keep them face up so you know what they are, but we won't be able to tell.
Okay, so I'm going to set a timer and we're just going to talk out loud to each other and trade. Oh, and one thing just to mention again, because we're in Zoom, which has private chat, you can only private chat what you could get away with saying to someone in a room. So the hello neighbor cannot go up to the secret neighbor and be like, hey, I'm your fellow evil person. Let's take them all down. Like, you've gotta be subtle about it.
Is all there right. So on a PC where there's no option button?
It's Alt. Alt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alt will bring it up for you.
All right. So does anyone have a lever? I have
do.
A trash can and a box.
I'll trade you a lever for a box.
Perfect. Are you blue again?
I am blue.
Is anyone
Awesome.
Is anyone looking for a box or a flashlight? Do you have a magnet?
I've got a box.
No, I can give you a flashlight.
Trash can.
No,
I can give you a trash can for a box.
Okay.
I just have trash can.
Anybody have a magnet they're looking to trade?
So I'm blue if you want to put the box in my hand.
I'm looking for a flashlight for a lever.
I'll give you a flashlight for a magnet.
Sorry, man.
Thank you. Any other
Anybody?
trades?
Flashlight for a lever?
Adrian, you got anything?
You want to give a
Well,
flashlight to get a lever?
I'm looking for a flashlight, and I'll give a lever.
I'll do that. Just to be
Alright.
kind.
All right.
Yeah.
What color are you?
Do we end up?
I am yellow.
Do we end up drawing new cards and having more rounds of trading, or is it
Yeah,
all just
at
trying
the-
to mount these four?
After the powers phase, we'll all be able to get new cards.
Okay.
But you only ever have 4 cards you're working with. Right now, you want to get you want to try to get a set of 3 matching.
Oh, so you do 3 matching. And it
Right.
works.
You need 3 matching to use something.
All right. I guess I can do that. So do you do it now or you do that later?
No, we'll do that later.
Later, yeah. I'll be right back. You guys have like 10 more seconds to make trades.
Has nobody got a magnet they're looking to trade?
I do not have a magnet.
I don't either. To trade, at least.
Which then might guess.
I just
Wait.
haven't seen a magnet.
Right.
I got a magnet if you got a lever.
I don't have a lever. I have a flashlight and a box that I'm willing to trade off.
Actually, I think I'll keep it.
Yeesh. Because there's only in a 5-player game there are only 4 magnets available. Which
Oh,
means
okay.
no magnet's gonna happen. Come on. I'll tell you what. Do you have a flashlight or a box?
I don't. I just have.
I also would have made a trade to where you could have 3 magnets.
Who's got the boxes?
I think Juliana
I
does.
do.
Okay. Can we trust Juliana with the boxes?
I can't do anything. I don't have a magnet. I need 1 more
Oh,
magnet.
wait, so are we kind of so here is the objective that so they're kids versus neighbors, right? So
Mhm.
are those teams kind of working together? So you actually want to help maybe other neighbors or kids get sets if they're on your team?
Yes, the goal is to figure out who's on your team because of the 5 of us, only the hello neighbor knows who is on their team. The kids don't know who the other kids are, and the secret neighbor does not know who the other secret neighbor is.
Hey, Adrian. Let me ask you this. Can I trust you?
Oh, wow. That's something a neighbor would say.
All right.
That is
Question.
absolutely
No,
something.
Adrian's new, and if I think I can trust him, I'm gonna help him out here.
But again, if you're the neighbor, you should lie about this. I don't want Robert trapping you. Into
Yeah,
What-
exactly.
What I'm
There's
saying.
only one right answer.
What
no
I'm
question.
saying-
Yeah.
What I'm saying, Adrian.
What's
If-
the order of playing cards? So like if I trade for a set of cards that I can play, but so I'll just talk it out because I'm new
Yeah,
and
fine.
you guys know. So I've got 3 trash cans, right, which can force
Oh.
another player to discard their hand. So
Yes.
if I trade that to somebody else for like two magnets or something.
Well, you can only do a 3-to-3 trade. All trades have to be equal.
1 to 1, right? And the answer to the question you're asking about the order, Juliana will be explaining that in a second. But basically, we're going to be shouting out who wants to use their powers.
I
Yeah.
see.
All right, so the trading phase, the 2 minutes are up on our trading. So we are about to start the object powers phase. So there's 5 different objects. I'll just walk you through them. If you have 3 trash cans, you can completely trash another person's hand. If you have 3 flashlights, you can use those to look at another player's hand and you actually steal one of their cards. So I think the easiest way to do it on Zoom is if that player just private chats you what's in their hand, you tell them what you want, you get
Yep.
their card. We also have the magnet. If you get 3 magnets, you can pull the key to you. Now, holding a key is not using a key. So whether you're a kid or a neighbor, you can pull the key to you. And then once that key is out, at any point, if someone feels like they trust you, they think that you are on their team, they can nominate you for an unlock vote and someone has to second it. And you can nominate or second yourself. And then we do a vote. You can vote for yourself. If the majority votes for you to use your key, you will use the key. Since we're only 5 players, it's a 1 key game. So whoever it is that uses that key, their team wins if the majority votes. If the majority does not vote for you to use your key, gameplay continues, and magnets can be used to move keys around. So if I originally pull the key to me with a magnet, and then Robert plays a magnet, the key goes over to Robert. So.
And then as a kid, you nominate me to unlock.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you're a kid.
So
Do we need to have this
I'm just-
conversation again?
I'm just saying.
every time?
Will
right?
you eat the card?
I will eat
Yeah.
this card. I will eat this card if I'm not a kid.
Done.
If you're not a kid, you'll eat it.
Again, if I'm not a kid, I'll eat this card at the end of this.
This is how he plays now from now on.
I-
This is how I play now. For those who missed this in the stream, I tried to convince them I was a kid. No one believed me. I did not
That-
eat the card.
You know
We'll
what?
see.
Let's
Tune
spice it up.
tune
what
in.
kind of hot spices do you have that you can put on this card?
This is an
No,
episode
wait. No, wait. No hot spices. But I'll tell you what
No
I'll
hot
do.
spices.
If I'm not a kid,
That's
I don't know. He's not gonna put the hot spices. That's shady, guys.
if I'm not a,
Shady, he thinks
wait, no, I got this. If I'm not a kid, I will eat this card and I will cover it in Berkey's Happy Mouth, which is Kevin Burke's Harder, who runs Game Toppers, who made this beautiful table in here. I will cover it with that and a bunch of Old Bay,
All right.
like
Why is that
a
better than
metric
hot sauce?
ton of Old Bay.
But is that something that a neighbor would want to hide from his basement? You know, would he want that key to be like, no, you know what? I'm using flashlight on you.
Wait. Let me finish explaining.
Oh,
the
Yeah.
rules before
I'm not
the-
using
before we
flashlight.
jump
I
in.
take it back.
Yeah. All right, so that's what the magnet does. The boxes allow you to check 3 other person's roll cards. You can't check your own roll, so you can choose any other 3 people and check their roll. But the way that it works is the 3 of them will put their cards down, face down on the table, will shuffle them up, and then you'll look at them. So you won't know exactly whose card was whose. If you have, after you use the box, you can tell the truth about what you saw, you can lie about what you saw, or you can choose not to say anything at all. It is up to you what you do with that information. Just a quick strategy note, generally kids will tell the truth about what it is that they see. Neighbors sometimes lie in order to cast doubt on innocent children, and sometimes tell the truth in order to gain the trust of their fellow players. So
And
you never quite know with the neighbors.
And sometimes kids just lie.
And sometimes kids just lie because kids are crazy, and you know.
so when Robert lies, we know he's a kid.
Yeah.
When I
And
tell the
then
truth, I'm
final
also a kid.
power, the only power that can actually jump in and interrupt another power is the lever. Now, when someone declares that they want to use a power, if you want to use your lever, you have 3 seconds to jump in and say, I'm taking that. So if Robert says, I want to use a magnet, Anna in 2 seconds can jump in and say, I'm levering that. And then both the magnets and the levers go away and the key goes to Anna. But again, it's got to be 3 seconds of declaring, not like if I say, I want to use a box, I don't know who I want to use it on, maybe this person, maybe that person, blah, blah, blah. You might still be discussing it, but it's 3 seconds of saying, I'm going to use this.
Got it.
Everything else, the previous power has to play out. So like, if I say I'm going to use a flashlight on you, you can't be like, well, I'm going to trash can you, because it's too late.
So is the objective of the neighbors to make it so that no key gets used? And
The objective of the neighbors is to convince people to trust them with a key so
Okay.
that the majority votes for them to use the key, and then they run away with it forever and win the game.
I see. So who gets the key? All right.
That seems like a question a neighbor would ask.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. Adrian's new. I think you might be trying to throw shade around, and I think you're that neighbor.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I
he's blaming other
Flashlights.
people.
All right.
Officially open up the powers space. So
Yes.
who has a power they want to use?
So you need 3 of a card always, or
Yes.
3, yeah.
Crochet
3
was
to
putting
use.
out 1 flashlight. Is that just?
No,
is
he
that
was taking them
solid?
all out.
Okay.
All right. So in this normally
He's throwing them.
he is. He is.
Such a plum.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's kind of cool. Look at that.
That's really impressive.
That
That's
is.
right.
That is
That's,
an
only kids know. this
Hold on,
trick.
hold on,
That's
I'm gonna-
the thing, man.
I'm gonna switch over so that our viewers can see what you just did here.
Right.
Look at this.
I don't know. How long have you been working on these skills? Seems
Right?
like an adult level construction job.
No
here.
man,
Right.
I'm a kid. I got all day to practice it, so that's it.
All right, for folks at home, normally what would happen is I would hand my hand over to Justin, but
Just give me your magnet.
in this case,
Yeah.
oh, that's right. You already know. In this
Yeah,
case,
man.
I would normally just message him, but instead, yeah, I'm just gonna give him this magnet he already knows I have.
Heck yeah.
All right. Does anyone else have a power that they want to use? All right. I guess I'll go ahead and use boxes. Okay. No one stole it. Excellent.
All right. Since I'm the host, I can actually hand you the cards from the 3 people, and I'll just put them
I
face
think
down.
yeah, if the 3 people, if you just put them
Yeah.
face down in the center
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
shuffle them up.
All right.
should
So
be all of them.
who do you want?
All right. Well, Justin, just due to his shady ways in the past.
Gonna have a kid.
Okay. Taking
Just
his.
saying, that's a kid right
Okay.
there.
Justin,
Robert
you want
and
me?
Adrian.
That's messed up. Oh, you want
You've
Adrian?
been so shady
face
this
of
entire
innocence.
time, sir.
I am in fact the face of innocent. All right, I'm gonna.
Statistically, I have to probably get a kid. this
I
game.
am
Just
shuffling.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
You're the blue player, right?
Yes,
Julian?
I'm the
Okay,
blue player.
I am handing you all of the cards. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm just gonna put them here, and you can pick them up.
Okay.
They have been shuffled.
So whose cards did you get? You got mine, the white players,
Mine.
and the green players.
In yellow, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
She's-
scorecard?
Yellow. Yeah.
So
There's
she's
no green player.
right. She's looking at Justin, myself, and you, but she doesn't know which one of us gave which card. She just has an idea, and she can totally lie about this too.
How do we get? Do we
She
get
can
them
frame
back
us.
at all?
You
No.
never get them back, so you just have to remember your
Yeah.
role, which most people do.
Yeah.
So you have to remember what kind of neighbor you are, because there is a hello neighbor and a secret neighbor in there.
Oh my
Sure,
god,
yeah.
you guys are both neighbors.
I cannot believe that both Justin and Adrian.
Oh, get
are the
out of
neighbors.
here! You're gonna be eating a card, my friend. Get the hot sauce.
Yeah, I think Robert talks a little too much. I think he's avoiding the.
You think he's the
Inevitable.
hello?
I
I really hope it is him that is one of the neighbors to see him eat that card. I'm pretty excited about it.
It'd be a good end to the stream.
I promise
Yeah,
you that
there's a 2/3 chance he's going to be eating that card at the
Oh,
end.
yeah.
Of the
there is also
yeah.
wait.
Ooh.
There is also a chance that Juliana's lying right now.
All I'm saying is, if you had a picture of you eating the card on the front of Arcane Wonders'
Well,
Facebook,
let's see. I don't know how
you'd
much.
get the most uplikes.
He has a point. He has a point.
I'm still a kid, so it doesn't matter.
So, Juliana, are you going to say anything about what you saw?
Oh yeah, I saw a hello neighbor and a secret neighbor.
Oh, you did. Okay, and you took
Uh-huh.
I
orange,
told
white,
you I'm
red, and green.
innocent.
Was that what it was?
White, yellow, and orange. So
So
me.
does anyone else have
Okay,
a
I'm
power?
gonna play a trash can on white.
Ooh,
All right.
that
All right, that's cool.
is
I'll
interesting.
throw out all of my cards. That's fine.
Why'd you choose white?
Yeah.
Because you took 3 cards. You saw 1 kid and 2 neighbors. So I know I'm a kid. So I know who the 2 neighbors are.
Okay.
I
I know I'm a kid.
and I know that
Uh-huh.
I'm a kid, so I know the two of you our
Yeah.
neighbors.
The-
But I
no,
also
or Juliana's
This
freaking
sounds like
Right.
lies.
but I
or
also
Juliana's lying.
right, but I also know
That's
that
also
Juliana
could be
could be
what's
lying.
happening.
That
Look at her
also-
drink. Look at her drink
Very
right
likely.
now. That's a nervous drink right there. Say.
Pretty low odds
You
to
are
get
such
pretty low
a
odds to
neighbor
get
who's
both
so
the secret
sad
neighbor
to have
and the
been
neighbor.
caught out.
Right. That's my thinking. Is it's actually
Maybe that was quick draw.
it's actually more I'm thinking at this point that Juliana is one of them, and she's trying to make sure that we
I-
believe that she is not.
I think Adrian might be doing that though.
I agree with
to
you, but I
fool
think
us
you
all.
might be starting a line now too.
Right, but
Oh,
if
no.
you agree with
Adrian-
me
Adrian
and
was quick. He was quick to discard your cards. So.
he was.
Possible you're doing that though to fool us all.
All right. Does anyone else want to use a card power? I believe Anna, you're the only one that can still.
Yeah, but I can only steal a power, so.
Oh.
Ah.
Well. Okay.
Does anyone want to discard their entire hand? You can't pick and choose. You can either discard everything that's in your hand, or
I would love to, but my cards have been taken from me.
His
And-
choice was made for him.
Right, and the joke joke
Exactly what should happen with
and
the
the
neighbor.
and the joke's on that neighbor because I was gonna throw those cards out anyway.
all right. So we always go back up to 4 at the end of every powers round. Okay. All right, so now we are back into the trading round. So we have 2 minutes to trade.
I have a trash can if anyone needs it.
All right, I gotta. I'd like to get boxes because I think if I can rule out some people here.
Oh, boxes now have a secondary power.
Ah.
You can never check the cards again, but
Right.
boxes
Oh,
can
yeah.
now be used to move a key around.
Okay.
Oh, like to
okay.
give it to someone else?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Or take it.
Anna, I want to get you magnets because I trust you. You are a kid.
See, I'm sitting on those levers. I don't trust anyone else.
Okay. Okay. Does
I
anyone
don't trust any of
is-
y'all.
We got to decide who gets the key.
right? Does anyone
Really?
have a box that they need?
I
Some.
have a box.
Does anyone
I
need
have
a
a
flash?
box.
The neighbor wants the box.
Does anyone
I'm
have a?
just saying.
See, you talk too much.
Either Coach Dave.
I have a.
Kids talk a lot, man.
I have a
Just saying.
flashlight. I have a flashlight and a trash can that I'm willing to send to somebody.
I have a trash can I'm willing to
you
give
have a
out if
magnet?
anyone wants it.
I don't want to get you a box because I feel like if I get Anna a key, you're gonna
Okay,
give it to
also-
your fellow neighbor.
Right, but see, I'm not a
I feel
neighbor,
that too.
and now, do you know what I'm legitimately thinking right now? Because I know Juliana, I am legitimately thinking that Justin's a kid, Adrian's a kid, I'm a kid,
I'm thinking
Juliana
that-
and Anna are the actual neighbors.
That's possible.
That is
framed right now.
exactly
man.
that is exactly the lie the neighbor would have told.
I feel
I'm
framed.
You got a point. You got a point.
pretty convinced it's Juliana, but I'm
I'm
not-
just trying to
I'm not-
protect the key, guys. I just want us
Protect
to
the
win.
basement, you mean?
Right, see?
I want to know what's in the
Okay,
basement
is there-
too.
okay, is there anything you need?
I-
was a neighbor,
if
I'd tell you
somebody-
what was in the basement.
if
There wouldn't
somebody-
be a need for
If
keys.
somebody's looking for boxes and can get me either 2 trash cans or 2 flashlights, I will also make that trade.
Guys, we spent too much time talking. The trading phase is done.
Oh no.
Does anyone have a power they want to use?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're taking that key.
Are you using a magnet? I'm gonna steal your magnet.
All right.
This is terrible.
All right. So go ahead and grab that key.
All right, key's safe, y'all. We're good.
Okay,
All
so
right. So I don't know which of you guys
Safe with the
is
neighbor,
the
maybe.
kid, but the one person who is the kid should vote for Anna.
I agree.
So
As-
I
as a
nominate
fellow
Anna.
child.
all right, so just real quick for those at home watching. Once all of the keys are out in a game, in this particular case, since 5 players, there's only 1 key. There can be up to 3. Once all the keys are out, at any point during the powers phase, somebody can call for a vote to allow someone to use a key. Even call for yourself, and you can nominate, and then second, you can second yourself, and at that point, we stop and we take a vote.
See, I didn't nominate myself. I just wanted to keep the key
But
safe.
you seconded yourself.
I agree.
So-
I should open.
We have a nomination a second. I'm feeling like Robert and Justin are super shady. So Adrian, please,
Adrian,
you
come
are
to your
the kid.
fellow children.
Adrian,
Vote
if you're
with
a
us.
kid,
If you're a kid, do the right thing.
I don't know, man.
I'm a kid. I think I don't know if I'm trusting nominating.
Does
yeah.
anybody have a box?
All right, wait. We have a nomination in a second, so we have to
Right,
do.
we
a
have
vote.
to do
On
a
the
vote.
count of 3, if you would like Anna to use the key, raise your hand. 1,
Come on,
2,
guys.
3.
I
Alright.
don't know yet.
I
I don't know, man.
You nominate
No,
her.
I don't.
Took
I
my
don't.
key real quick, man.
Wait, that was that. No, no.
I don't trust you. You've been talking a lot.
They just wanted to end
Yeah.
it. Kids talk a lot. Just saying.
Neighbors talk a lot of lies, you
No,
know?
neighbors are real quiet.
Hmm.
Question.
I've played Hello Neighbor. That neighbor never says anything. He just wanders around looking for me, the
He
kid.
says a lot.
Yeah,
That's true, he
right.
grunts a lot.
All right, so the
alright.
vote. Juliana's attempt to let a neighbor have the key failed.
Does anyone else have a power that they would like to use?
Adrian,
Okay. Does anyone
Adri-
want to get rid
Adrian,
of
you
want
to use your power?
No, I don't have any powers.
All right.
I want to get
Alright.
rid of my single year card.
Yeah, I want to get rid of everything.
You want one of these two, right?
No, I'm gonna keep my hand.
I don't trust that.
No, I'm keeping my hand trying to get a box so that us fellow kids can get that key away from her. And I will move it over to... You know, honestly,
Your fellow neighbors?
I actually really do think Juliana lied. So,
I think that too.
Justin,
To be honest.
I actually am going to send... If you give me a box, I will send a key to you or Adrian.
I'm
Send
up
it
for
to me.
sending it to Koshade. I think.
I'll take the key back.
You're making such a mistake.
They're so shady. They're taking advantage of new time players just to witness as neighbors.
I think
It's
so
terrible.
too. I think that they have convinced Adrian, the 2 of them.
Oh, I already have 4 cards.
Oh, sorry.
I have 2. I need more cards.
I don't know, man. I think you two are.
Yeah, I
think you
really,
two are
really
neighbors.
do
I don't know
think...
who
think
anyone
that.
I don't know who anyone is right now.
I really
Did I
do
give
think...
someone 4 cards?
I only have
5
3.
cards? Yeah,
Yeah.
you only have 3. So does someone else have 5?
I think there's
yes.
2, 3,
Robert,
4, yeah,
right.
Yeah, you gave me an extra card. I don't
Okay.
know what it is, though.
See, she's trying to help them out, guys.
here.
All right. 2 minutes. Let's try to be faster about those
I
trades.
will send a flashlight or a trash can for a box.
I'll do it.
I don't have a box, but
You have a do you have a box, Adrian?
Yeah.
All right. What do you want, the flashlight or
Trash-
the?
Trash can's fine.
Okay. I will give you this.
does anyone have
Look.
a flashlight? I have a trash can and a magnet.
I'm not trading with you.
Oh.
Wow.
You need a
This
magnet.
is bullying.
I've got a magnet trade.
I was gonna get you the.
If you want a magnet, I can trade one to you.
I need 2.
If you
magnets.
can get him a trash can to trash her card,
You know what?
that'd be
I have a trash
fantastic.
can.
I'll
I have
Right.
a trash can.
Anybody want a magnet for a trash can?
I
Just-
love
I'll
trash
take a
can, man,
magnet.
Sorry.
I'll take a magnet and give you a trash can.
do not let either one of them have a lever or a trash
I
can.
already have the key. It's not like I need the magnet, but I'll give you the trash
No,
can.
I said don't let them have lever or trash can.
God, that's fine. Does anyone
Suspicious,
have a magnet
man.
or does anyone have a magnet or a flashlight?
I
just
have
wanna
a
be able to-
magnet. I'll give you a magnet.
Here's my flashlight.
Listen, the viewers at home know that I am telling the truth.
They're biased.
A part of me just wants to see you eat that card.
I know.
I mean,
Sad-
honestly.
I'm excited about
It's a
the odds of
win-win.
that card getting
Even
Sad-
if I'm wrong, man.
Sadly, today's not the day I'm going to eat a card.
This is like an
You
open.
seem
just
to have a pretty full plan of your spices for someone who's not going to end up with a card.
Actually, I have a full plan because I'm not going to have to do it.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Because if
Yeah.
I really thought I was
So-
going to have to eat this card, I would have like said I'm going to cover it in like honey or something that, doesn't wouldn't make it worse,
Put
okay?
in a
That
blender.
would
That's
have
what a
been
neighbor
dead
would say, though. That's
Put
what
in
a
a
wife
Yeah,
blender,
would
you
say.
know?
exactly.
Let me ask a question, Juliana. Does this card look familiar to you right now? Cuz I think it does. All right, looks like Adrian.
Never seen that card in my life.
Sorry, I was just.
Oh,
I
okay.
talked to my daughter for a second.
All right.
All right. Time
Are we
is
done?
up.
All right, I want to use
Yeah.
my box.
Oh wait, first, can I interrupt? I think it might be best if I use the trash can first.
You know what? I'm going to let you use your trash can first. I'm going to say that.
Okay, I'm gonna trash Anna.
Y'all are making a mistake. It's gonna end up in the wrong hands.
It's
In the
totally gonna
kids'
end up in the wrong
hands.
hands.
Right, it's going to end up in the
No.
wrong hands from your perspective. All right, I'm going to
No.
You're gonna let them run away with the key? Seriously?
use
Yeah.
the box.
All right.
All right.
Where are you moving that key?
Adrian, do we feel good about Justin?
Oh, how convenient! I'm shocked
I mean, you could
that
just
you
give it to me,
start this
you know?
off.
Yeah,
I'll
exactly.
take it. No, I'll
Wait,
take
wait,
it.
wait, Justin,
take it.
Justin,
Yeah.
wait, Justin, do you feel good about Adrian?
I
Look at
don't.
that hesitation.
I'm gonna be
He
honest.
doesn't.
I'll take
See,
it.
they feel
Real-
good about each other.
Yeah,
Re-
they
I told
feel
you,
good
I
Adrian.
don't,
about
man.
each
You
other,
should
and they're
you
trying to
should've-
get
I don't
Adrian
know.
on their
You should have let me
side.
keep the key.
I'll
They're
take the
tricking
key.
you.
I'll take it.
Adrian, do you see the shenanigans?
Wait,
See, he said he'd
I
give it to
see the
either of you.
potential. I see the potential. 'Cause
Eight-
I mean,
Adrian,
Oh,
Adrian,
you
Choice,
giving
now,
it to Justin?
now I'm feeling like, can I trust Adrian? But this isn't right because I was convinced that it's Anna and now I'm wondering if it's the neighbors aren't actually Juliana and Justin or Adrian.
Look, I'm just a kid trying to play the game by the rules. Okay?
Listen, I've got a good record today and I don't want to mess it up. As kids, I've won and I want to keep winning as the kids. You know what?
All I'm saying is, if you eat a card, I win either way. So give
It's
me the key. You know.
His priorities are not the game.
Adrian, if I give you the key, will you vote for yourself?
of course.
No, don't give it to him.
Justin, if I give him the key, will you vote for him?
I will.
I'm sure the neighbors would love to vote for
Did
him.
you say you will?
I will.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm calling for an unlock vote for Adrian. Does anyone second that?
I'll second it.
All right.
Dog.
All right. So on the count of 3, if you would like Adrian to use the key, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's the majority. Adrian, what do you do with your key?
Well, I'm a kid. What am I supposed to do?
You're a kid.
Yes!
Yes!
Juliana!
Right.
Yes!
All right.
Yes!
I'm a kid too. The kid.
And I am a kid as well.
Yes!
Juliana, you were looking at 3 kid cards, weren't you?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Just toss
Yep.
some cards out. Celebrate the card.
Oh. Yes, everyone. I'm just tossing cards everywhere.
Taking the key.
everywhere.
I'm taking the key back.
Here's the flick.
Mm.
Here's the
Alright.
flick.
So my favorite, my
was good, that was good.
my so everybody knows my favorite part about having this fully custom room with a floor and everything. When you flip the table, it destroys the entire room.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that.
Amazing.
We're
I
falling
flipped
through
the
nothingness
table.
right now.
Oh.
Well played, fellow kids.
Oh, that was
Yeah, you had me going there.
fantastic.
You had me
Uh-huh.
going.
I thought we might be able to switch it when you weren't trusting Adrian. I was like, perfect.
Yeah,
we
I
can
wasn't.
show this descent.
I wasn't, but it was Robert saying he'd eat the card that made the double win for me.
And again,
It was good.
not eating a card.
This is GenCon is
Love
ending
it.
with Robert eating a card.
Yeah,
at
right.
some point.
Absolutely, man.
It very well might.
It was good.
Oh,
Really, Justin lost right now.
that would be the true win. Is
that's
watching
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Would have been a win for everyone.
Yep.
That was fantastic, Juliana. Props for actually like really trying to work that lie. I gotta give you credit. I
almost got
almost bought it.
You had that
I-
wedge, yeah.
Almost.
When
Yeah.
you first said it, I almost believed you for a minute and almost believed that the two of them were neighbors. But then there was this weird thing where Anna, you were acting really suspicious, which then made me Anna started making me think that Juliana lied. And because if
Yeah.
Anna was a neighbor, then Juliana had to lie, which automatically meant Juliana was the neighbor.
Fair.
So
You took
Anna,
that key from me real quick.
you gave up your neighbor friend.
I know.
You gave him the neighborhood.
The game would have ended so fast if you'd taken the key.
Fantastic. All right. Well, this was again excellent. Juliana, thank you for joining us again.
Oh,
Justin
thank you.
as well. Adrian, thank
was
you.
fun.
Thank
That
you.
was
I
fun.
hope your daughter got to watch.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Just as a reminder to everyone, very limited quantities of the Hello Neighbor game are available on the GenCon store. We had some air-shipped over early. Otherwise, it'll go into regular retail at the beginning of October, I believe October 7th. But if you want to be one of the first people to get it, it's available in the GenCon store right now. Also, additional plugs for we have limited quantities of the early release of Aquatica and then Smartphone Inc. and the Smartphone Inc. Expansion. Also, just an additional thing I forgot to mention in the other, we are still extending out our donation for Smartphone Inc. and the expansion. For any copies of either the base game or the expansion sold, 10% of that does go to a charity called Black Girls Code. And that will be
Cool.
through any sales for that through the end of Gen Con.
Now,
So-
can you buy this? Is this? I'm not familiar really with Tabletop Simulator. Can you play this game online with other people this way? Like, do you buy a version of it, or how does this work?
No, the tabletop simulator version we're playing right now is not available in any way. We may at some point make it available later, but that would be much later after release. So
Okay.
right
But
now,
there may also be a version of
Right.
Zoom, like if everyone had a deck where
Mm-hmm.
you could play over Zoom. with
Right.
I
people.
see.
so we are looking into that. But again, like I said, there are copies in the Gen Con store right now, so you can get it before all of your neighbors snatch it up.
Zing.
All right, thank you for joining me. I'm going to cut us over to the ending here. We can still talk for a minute, but all right, I'm gonna mute